Hiya Paul, great to see you up at the range again and do some work on your game. Quick recap on the key points that we covered. We were discussing the path of the hands during the course of the backswing, and we're also looking at the amount at which you could hit out at the golf ball without the fear of overdrawing or pushing. What we're seeing is a pretty good takeaway. Hands following the lower red line. Maybe getting above onto the upper red line a little bit too soon. We'd like to see the hands staying on the lower red line for a little bit longer, so hands in a little bit more. Then as we get to the top of the backswing, we start to see the effect of this. The arms tend to get lifted to the top of the backswing. So at the top of the backswing, the plane of the arms is quite a lot more upright than the plane of the shoulders. And that obviously requires a little bit of rerouting. One of the best ways of rerouting the golf club and shallowing the arms out is to tuck the hips under a little bit too soon. In your case, you work down pretty well. There's a danger of coming outside the line, and as we get to about P6, that's when the hips start to tuck under. There's a stage where you stop rotating, and as the body stops rotating, the club gets thrown at the golf ball. And if you're not careful, you start to increase the rate of closure on the club face. Not a bad move through that one, and you do time it well on occasion, but for me, there's still a little bit of a tendency to be too upright in the arms. And if you did rotate through the golf ball as much as I feel you would like to, from that position, you would just hit a lot of pulls and a lot of cuts. So a little bit sort of contradictory. The arm path suggests we're going to hit a lot of pulls and cuts, on the path of the hand, should I say. However, we still mentally want to learn how to hit a draw. If we watch what Charlie Wee does, Charlie Wee's going to take his arms in much more during the takeaway. And then at the top of the backswing, the hands are in a much deeper position. So if you look at the hand here, it's behind the right shoulder as opposed to over the top of the right shoulder. So getting the hands in more and deepening the path of the arms or plane of the arms was the key from this session. So the drill we've got here is with the right foot drawn back. You can straighten that leg up a bit if you like, just to keep the weight on your left. And the idea here is to encourage a more of an inward path of the arms during the course of the backswing. So remember what we're looking for to hit a nice draw shot. We're looking for quite a lot of rotation on the way back. Not no rotation on the way through, but certainly a steadier rate of rotation. You can see now the hands work in more on the way back. Get much deeper at the top of the backswing, and from there you're going to produce a club or a club position at P6 much more from the inside than what we're seeing at the start of the session, when at P6 the club is a little bit above plane. From here in the centre, you can turn through that ball as hard as you like without the fear of coming over the top and hitting the pull. On this one, if you turn through it hard, you're going to pull it every time. So the body stops, the hips tuck under, and we get that not so pleasant look through impact that we're trying to get rid of. So have to get into a better position at P4 to give us room to rotate in the downswing. As far as it goes from face on, we've got here the first visit. You can see the massive difference in the setup position. Still that little lift as you get to the top, which we've discussed today, but as an overall improvement. So there's the top of the backswing where the arms have lifted off the rib cage. Much better setup, much better foot flare ball position, handle location, much better first move away. There's the lift to the top. If you remember last time, we were working on that left knee position, trying to get that left knee out in front of the left ankle more. Massive improvements into that position. Left knee going out in front, more linear movement. P6 is tighter, left arm not as crooked. Handle location coming into the golf ball much improved. Shaft condition at impact improved. Still that tendency to sort of divide the elbows a little bit, but again, still better than it was. It's starting to show signs. As you're doing the drill that you see in the centre of your screen, concentrate on the arms staying straight in the through swing. So arms in, arms straight are the two keys to take from this lesson. Good luck with it, and I look forward to seeing you again during November at some point. Well done.